the Shuffle Demons on stage. Here
Welcome to Delhi. Scott here performs the traditional Shuffle Demon welcome song. So here we are in Delhi at a beautiful hotel of an almost 2-week tour of India here in 2019, organized by Demon Stich Wynston, supported by the Canada Council for the Arts, who have been very, very generous to the Shuffle Demons over the years. Stich has done the majority of the booking. Why India this time? Why do you have you've really taken the band all around the world. Why do you like to do that sort of thing?
Well, I really believe in the band's originality and uniqueness, and I really feel that the world needs to be exposed to it. So my motivation has always been to keep the band working on a regular basis and to make it a real global band. And my agenda is to have the band play on every continent in the world. And I'm getting close, very close.
Here we are. It's an interesting venue amongst the high rises, but it looks kind of cool.
I feel like the closer my glasses get to my hat, the better I play. So we're trying to eliminate all space in between here. If I can get that going, I'm gonna have a great show, alright? My whole head could just be glasses and hat, then I'd play better than John Coltrane himself, but I haven't gotten there yet. Yeah, that's it. Pretty good, eh? See, that's why he's such a good player.
He is getting very close. While Stich books the band, I do the majority of the road management. So he creates beautiful problems for me that I hope to solve in good ways. It's really funny because yesterday we were in Mumbai in a hotel that was very well rated, but was a little bit of a shock when we got to. And now here, you know, we used to say it's either 5-star floors or 5-star hotels, and this is one of the 5-star hotels. Matt, what has it been like touring in India this time with the Shuffle Demons and touring in general with the band?
Oh man, I mean, India has been an incredible experience, both for the people and the music and the food and culture and the scenery, the history, seeing all the sights and going for long walks in the cities. It's crazy busy and bustling and loud. I need to wear earplugs just on the street. But yeah, so there have been lots of really gracious hosts, and and festival coordinators that have helped us out here in India, especially Rakesh and Arjun Gupta of the Piano Man Jazz Clubs. They run and own the jazz clubs in Delhi and Gurugram, where we played and had 2 great shows. And they invited us for a afternoon tea party at their beautiful home in Delhi, where Arjun showed us his beautiful grand piano, who is signed by many great musicians like Herbie Hancock, Wayne Shorter, Chick Corea. And Arjun's a great piano player himself and played a bit for us.
So it's been a very positive experience for sure. Yeah.
We've gone from the Hard Rock cafes in Bangalore and Hyderabad, seen some very interesting sights on the way in. For example, Hyderabad, there was a building that was shaped like a fish that we saw on the highway. It had some Indian flags on it. Could have been a museum, could have been a military installation. We had no idea what it was, but that was really cool. One of the coolest things we did was going to Goa, where we performed for the Jazz India circuit. But then later on, we got to do a really cool little street festival in a town called Chapora. And that was kind of originally the end of the road for the hippies and freaks who ended up in Goa. And a lot of them were still there, and a lot of the new ones were still there. What was it like performing there for you, Stitch?
Man, talk about diametrically opposed opposites. But it was equally as interesting and fun. And one of the other things I love about Goa and India is all the stray animals. You know, there's dogs and cats, cows roaming the streets, pigs, and I got to hang with all of them.
Stitch is a real animal lover. I got to step in some cow pie while we were doing the walk around in Chapora, so that was a first. I've never actually stepped in cow poo while doing the walk around, so I think that probably brings me lots of good luck and riches and fortune and stuff like that.
Put your hands in the air! Put your hands in the air! Put your hands in the air! Everyone say
We played in Mumbai at a very swank place called the Soho Club, which was cool, and that was interesting because this is a land of contrasts. So there'll be people on the street living underneath the hotel, which is very fancy where you're playing. So, it takes a little bit to get your head around that, but it is really an interesting and wonderful and dynamic place. And we've had a lot of fun doing it. Anything else from you, Matt, on India?
Oh man, well, touring with the Shuffle Demons has been such a blast. Growing up in Toronto, you always hear about the Shuffle Demons and the crazy places they're going to, and all the great saxophone players that play with them. So for me to have now traveled to 8 countries with this band in just 2 years is just totally incredible for me.
a great tour. It's been great, and as we say, we can't thank the Canada Council enough for getting us to be ambassadors around the world. I mean, we go around saying that the favorite food of Canada is cheese on bread, and that our clothes are the Canadian national costume. So it's nice that the Canada Council puts up with a few of those tongue-in-cheek references to Canada, but we hope that we're great ambassadors, and we really do love meeting people, hearing new music, and trying to put out a positive vibe around the world.